What the heck is this thing? Hey, it's a sewer line.
Actually, this is the output of this unit right here. It's called the Nimbus. And this thing is going to give you an amazing ground fog effect, like for the first dance at a wedding reception or something like that. And this thing is really, really simple to operate. Right here, I went out to the store, got myself like 10 pounds of dry ice. That's what's in here. And you can buy this at not any grocery store, but a lot of the grocery stores sell the dry ice, or places that sell fishing supplies and that kind of stuff. So here's what we do. We put 4.5 gallons of water in the unit, in here. Then there's a basket in here, and we're going to put the dry ice inside the basket. All right, so first of all, we got to bring this dry ice in the back to crush it up into little pieces. Well, we got a couple hammers, we got our dry ice. Now, you want to make, why do I got 2 hammers? I was getting some help here. All right, what you want to do is make this as small pieces as possible. And my understanding is if you go to like an ice cream supply store where they, where the ice cream men buy their ice cream, they sell what's called pellet dry ice. So it's already crushed up, itty bitty tiny pellets. The smaller you can make it, the better effect you're going to get with the Nimbus or any other kind of dry ice effect that you're going to do. Okay, we're pretty well broken up here. A little bit more. Ah! And it burns. Okay, we got a dry ice. Let's go pour it into the Nimbus machine. Now I've heard from a lot of local disc jockeys that they get upwards of $350 as an add-on to their DJ work at wedding receptions. I'm going to pour the dry ice right inside this machine. Whoa, look at this. I'm going to shut this door. And this thing is not even activated yet. Can you imagine what's going to happen when this thing gets activated? Whoa, look at this thing go. Now, it was advised to me to take one of these. This is one of those dryer things that you put on your dryer to get rid of the hot air from your dryer. We're going to take one of these, and I'm going to connect this to the front of the Nimbus. No, it doesn't come with the Nimbus, but I guess it's a neat thing. Oh, so get one of these and a ring to attach it. This is called a metal clamp. Not the kind of clamp that I'm familiar with, but it's a clamp. Okay, so put that on there, and we're going to throw this on here. Now it's 4-inch, by the way. I measured it before I went and bought this. I hope it is 4 inches. Guess what? I had a little tough time getting this out. There it goes. Okay, and then we can fasten the clamp. So now what you got is stupid looking tube sticking out of a big old black thing with smoke coming out of it. There you go, your dryer smoke coming out. No, seriously. It's sealed up, you got dry ice in there. I got 4.5 gallons of water. It's got a heating element inside of it. By the way, it takes 50 minutes to heat this up. So when you get one of these and you get it set up for your wedding reception, give yourself plenty of time for the water to heat up. That's a long time, almost an hour. Here's what Chauvet came up with though. This is, let me show you this. Here's the power cord to the Nimbus. In here we have another outlet, and if you don't have 50 minutes to heat this thing up, you can actually plug this thing into here and plug that into a separate circuit. What I mean by a separate circuit is if you plug the first one into a 15 amp circuit, you might not blow the fuse. It'll heat up, everything's going to work fine. If you plug this into the same outlet, you're going to blow a fuse. So you need like about a 30 amp breaker or 2 15 amp breakers on a different fuse box. All right, when the green light goes on, it means it's ready. The green light is on. So anyway, I did not use this one. Make a long story short. So we'll leave this thing here. I'm going to bring this into my showroom to show you what it's going to look like. Can I get some help carrying the Nimbus? This thing isn't heavy. It isn't light. Let me put my coffee here. All right. I think it's going to weigh like, we got 4.5 gallons of water, 8 pounds per gallon. We're about 60 pounds here. Let's see how heavy this is going to be. Oh, not too bad. You need help though if you're going to fill it up. We're going to go right into the showroom. By the way, this is Wayne. Wayne, this is everybody else.
Hi.
Okay, we're going to plug this thing back in if I can find an outlet. Now, a good effect you want to use with any kind of fog are some kind of lights. These happen to be Slim Power 56s from Chauvet Lighting. I got two of them here just to show them to you. I got this one here, that one there. I think they're set to change colors slowly. Then we got our Nimbus that's all fired up, ready to go. Very, very easy to operate. We just, this lever here, you put down. Oh, look at that. And you just sort of spread it out your room. I'm going to just let this thing sit down here. I'll let it do its thing. Look at this. This is truly an amazing effect. And I like the dry ice idea a lot better than the regular ice cubes that you put in like a ice cube fog machine and it heats the fog fluid. There's no fog fluid in here. All this is dry ice and hot water. It's the Nimbus from Chauvet Lighting. It's not real cheap. Look at this. It's not real cheap. However, like I said, DJs, depending where you are in the country, they're getting between $250 and $350 additional to use this for the first dance at the reception. That's pretty amazing. The dry ice, for about 10 pounds, which is what this thing holds, will cost you about $1 a pound, maybe a little more, a little bit less, wherever you live. And the best thing to do is get that little pellet dry ice from like an ice cream store. So there you go. Look at this fog. This thing is amazing. You're going to get about 7 to 10 minutes of continuous ground fog from 10 pounds of dry ice. It takes about an hour to warm up. Well worth the wait and well worth the cost of the Nimbus. There you go.